thank all of you for being here to check on our community today. We have had a long night, but we have had an amazing group of people checking on everyone in our community. Right now, we have several people here, first responders, fire department, who have come to give you an update on what's going on in our county today. So let me introduce the Director of Emergency Management, Mr. Jeff Hardy.
Good morning, my name is Jeff Hardy. I'm the Director of Emergency Management for Maury County. Approximately 5:45 yesterday evening, we had a tornado touchdown here in Maury County, approximately 2 miles wide in the area of Blackburn Lane, Lee Road, and Lucia Road. Bear Creek Pike is back open this morning. All the side roads are closed and will remain closed for the foreseeable future. We've had about 3,000 people without power currently. The power companies are working diligently to mitigate that and get power restored as quickly as possible. A few other things to note, we've also had an overturned fuel tanker on Highway 31 north of Burt Drive, south of Carter's Creek. That area is closed, and we're asking residents to stay out of that area as well. We will take monetary donations. We are asking for folks not to make any other donation at this time, but if they would like to donate to make a monetary donation, they can go to murraycounty-tn.gov. There's a link there for that. If they want to give cash or check, they can take that to the Maury County Trustee's office. We're also asking for no volunteers at this time. That will come in the near future, in the coming days. We've got a lot of professional responders in the area. We're asking our folks to give them space, give them time to do what they do, and then in the near future, we will take volunteers. You can contact the Sheriff's Department for any missing persons, or if you're unable to locate anyone, that phone number is area code 931-388-5151. Additionally, the last thing for me, the separation of debris. So as people are climbing out of this mess and they start separating the debris, we will be posting some guidance on that. That will help the cleanup process, make it a lot smoother and a lot quicker. From here, we'll turn it back over to the mayor.
Thank you, Jeff. And we have from Columbia Fire and Rescue, we have Chief Cummins.
Morning, Chief Cummins, Columbia Fire and Rescue Chief. The City of Columbia and the Columbia Fire Department's role was a supportive role to Maury County. We sent units along with to the affected area with Maury County to assist them. We ran units most of the night. We upped our coverage through the night today. To address the National Highway incident, we are currently mitigating that, working with a cleanup company, and we can expect a long day there, so folks really need to look at their routes, figure out alternate routes, because it's going to greatly affect the traffic. This was a multi-agency response so far, a lot of help from the state, counties, surrounding counties. So I'd like to say thank you to those folks, and as we continue to mitigate these incidents going on this morning, as we do our damage assessments, we'll be working with a lot of different agencies. So just ask the public to stay away, let us do our job, and be aware that we're going to be working in the area. Thank you.
And all these people working together in our county have been amazing through the evening. Also, let me introduce Richard Schatz. He's the Deputy Chief of the Maury County Fire Department.
Good morning, Deputy Chief Richard Schatz, Maury County Fire Department. Thank you all for being here. Again, we responded just before 6 p.m. Units conducted rescues throughout the Blackburn, Lucia, and Old Highway 99 area. Approximately 12 people were removed from debris or wooded areas with the one confirmed fatality. We had resources from several surrounding counties and municipalities all respond and provided urban search and rescue teams, as well as just additional manpower to the area. Today, there's been a request overnight through the Tennessee Mutual Aid System, and members from surrounding organizations are responding into the area to conduct secondary searches in conjunction with dog teams as well, to search just completely collapsed structures that were checked, but we're going to follow it up with a more detailed search today throughout the day.
Thank you. And last, we have our state representative, Scott Sapicki.
Good morning, everybody. State Representative Scott Sapicki from Maury County. Tragedy has befallen our county overnight. But I'll tell you this, the volunteer spirit is alive and well in Tennessee. The outpouring of support across the state wanting to help our citizens in need right now has been overwhelming. Law enforcement, emergency responders, all working together, coming together so quickly to provide help to those who need it the most. It's just been an impressive thing to watch, and the preparation that you've all had has been a glowing example of how everybody can work together in a time of tragedy. I've already had some conversations with Governor Lee. Hopefully he'll be down here soon this morning to assess the damage, and I've already talked to Speaker Sexton. The General Assembly stands ready and willing to help in any way we can, not only Maury County, but those other counties across the state in this terrible weather event. But I just want to let you know that Maury County will come out of this stronger, more united, and the volunteer spirit is alive and well in the state of Tennessee. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Sapicki. We also have Sergeant Ellis here with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, and he can update you on some things as well.
Good morning. I just want to ask the public to stay out of the affected area. We do have troopers, over 30 troopers here. The Commissioner of Safety and the Colonel of the Highway Patrol asked that we come down and assist our local agencies. So if you see a trooper car blocking the intersection, don't even try to pull in, because they're not going to let you in unless you live in the area. So please stay out of the affected area and let these brave men and women do their jobs. Thank you.
I see City Mayor Chaz Mulder is here, and we appreciate everything you have done to assist this. Certainly, it's a community that calls itself Team Maury, and that's exactly who we are. There is a Red Cross set up at Riverside Elementary School if there are people who are displaced and need to go there. So I want to make sure that you knew that. Many good things have gone through the night. As Jeff mentioned, please don't come at this time to volunteer. We will let you know in the next couple of days what volunteers can do. Pray for our county, and thank you very much for being here today.
Can we tell us anything about the person who passed away? Were they inside a home at the time, outside?
Oh, it was a subject that was inside a home. The two homes locally there were completely taken off their foundations, and several people were found throughout a wooded area, both alive and deceased.
Can you describe some of the rescues that you all were able to do?
Some were just simply locating and light rescues. Some involved a much extensive rescue operation. Specifically, Franklin's urban search and rescue team worked for about 2 hours, removing debris and removing a victim out of a structure. So some were just very light, but some were very extensive. Crews did work throughout the night checking. So crews have never left the area, and crews have continued to search, double check, triple check areas that they can. So we still have units operating, and additional units coming in from areas like Wilson County, Rutherford County, and Williamson County are coming in to support our effort today and relieve some of those crews that have been working throughout the night.
Do you believe still people unaccounted for?
We do not have any credible reports of any unaccounted people. And again, as Director Hardy stated, please contact that law enforcement number at the Sheriff's Department if you do have any missing family members that you have not heard of. We do not have any credible reports.
How difficult was this? I mean, you're going in as storms are still coming in. Talk about the difficulties that your guys face, not only with going through debris, but going through these other storms at that time.
Yeah, the highway departments, the local utilities did a great job of gaining access for the responders. So without them clearing those roadways, it would have taken our responders much longer to get in. And there was also some private people from the area that brought in heavy equipment. So that was great help and expedited rescue efforts throughout the night. But additional rounds of storms did come through. We didn't stop, and those crews continued to search and make rescues throughout those storms.
How many people are without power? Do you know? Does anybody know?
So currently we have approximately 3,000 people without power. Like I said before, the utility companies are working very diligently to remedy that, but we've had some large TVA transmission lines affected, and that's going to hamper our progress.
What about the weather today? Are you expecting any more flooding or any issues with the weather?
We're definitely watching the weather. Like Chief Schott said, we watched it throughout the night. Our EOC is active. We've been in contact steadily with our meteorology partners through National Weather Service and some of our local news stations, and they've been great help in keeping us ahead of the game.
What were the conditions of the 12 people who were from debris in wooded areas? Do you know?
That was anywhere from people who refused treatment to persons that were transported by Maury Regional EMS and maybe some of their mutual aid partners as well that came in to Vanderbilt Medical Center for more extensive injuries.
Chief, can you give an update on total fatalities at this point?
One confirmed, I believe. Yep, one confirmed.
Are there sirens or anything in the area where it was hardest hit? Would they have had some advance notice?
No, ma'am, there are not sirens. This area is very rural, very hilly. Maury County in general is spread out 620 square miles. That is very difficult terrain to use storm sirens.
Can you give an exact area where the worst damage was seen?
Definitely the Blackburn Lane, Lucia, and Old Highway 99 corridors were some of our hardest hit areas. We did have damage to the other side of the interstate along Raleigh Hill as well, possibly where it had touched down again briefly where some homes were destroyed.
Let me also mention that the animal shelter is open in case people need a place for their animals. We're very happy for them to take them there. Are there any other questions?
Do you anticipate any other press conferences as updates continue to come in, or?
At this moment, I don't, but we will keep you apprised of that. Thank you very much.